Welcome to Couscous and Other Tales. I'm Iman. Today we're going to make a different and unique type of dessert. We're going to make Tunisian chickpea flour cookies. These traditional cookies are made during celebrations or family gatherings, and they're usually presented with mint tea topped with pine nuts or almonds. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And I'm very happy to share with you this recipe. I'm very happy to share with you this recipe today. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we're going to start. Before I start, can you hear this? I'm sorry about the noise. Now they're getting ready for Spring Festival in China, so we have every day we have fireworks and firecrackers starting 5 a.m. in the morning till late at night. So enjoy. Okay, so the main ingredient here is chickpea flour. I have 2 cups of chickpea flour, and if you don't know what is chickpea flour, it's garbanzo beans or chickpeas, roasted and ground, finely ground. And here I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of icing sugar or confectioner's sugar, and half a cup of cornstarch and a pinch of salt to bring all the flavors. Just before I continue with this recipe, I want to share with you why we're using certain ingredients, because I really like to know why I'm adding certain things. So this is why. First of all, we're going to use the all-purpose flour to make the cookies hold their shape. So if you want it to be gluten-free and you don't want to add the all-purpose flour, you can remove it, but just know it's going to be a little bit crumbly. For what do you call it? The cornstarch. For the cornstarch, Okay, for the cornstarch, it's basically to make the cookies lighter, and also they will help for holding the shape. But most importantly, it's that the chickpea flour is a little bit heavy, but the cornstarch makes it lighter. And this is it. So I'm going to put them all together, all the ingredients, combine them well before you add the wet ingredients. Okay. Like so. And now for the wet ingredients, and it's only melted butter. But traditionally they're made with olive oil, which is much more healthier and stronger in flavor. So if you want to use olive oil, please use it. It's very healthy. If you don't want to use olive oil, you want to use any other vegetable oil, you can also do that. But I'm going to use the melted butter. Now in Tunisia, they're mixing the butter and the olive oil to keep it a little bit healthy, because they're used to that taste, and for the butter because it makes it so buttery and delicious. Okay, so please keep in mind that the amount of butter or oil you're going to use depends on the type of all-purpose flour and the chickpea flour. Now I'm using 1 cup and 3/4. I might use a little bit more, so we'll see. First, I'm going to mix them very well. And this is a very easy recipe. It does not take a lot of time. The only part that it really needs you need to be involved is when shaping the cookies. That's it. And I'm going to mix it. Yeah. Get your hands in there. So guys, that's it. I made the ball or a disc, and I'm going to put it into the bowl, and I will cover it for about 15 minutes, leave it rest, and then I will come back and I'm going to show you the next step. So the dough is ready, and now is the time to preheat your oven. So my oven is preheating on 275 Fahrenheit, that's 150 Celsius. This type of dough needs gentle heat So if you have an oven thermometer, that will be very great. And if you're serious about baking anyways, you will need an oven thermometer. It's a good investment. And now I will show you 3 different ways of shaping your cookies. We'll start with the traditional way. So cut it into 3 parts. We will roll it into a log. So I rolled it into a log of about 1 inch wide. That's about 2 centimeters or 2 centimeters and a half. And now you can decorate it before you start cutting it. You can do it with sesame or ground pistachios. So I will do half with sesame and half with pistachio. So I will put it on top, just like that. It's gonna get messy anyways. Oh, I forgot the other half. Okay, and the other half, just like this. Okay, and I will press gently with my rolling pin, just so it can stay there. Then we cut them about 2 inches long. Okay, so the second one we're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll it into a log about the same width, and then we're going to cut it into diamond shapes. Okay, for the third one, we're going to roll it and we're going to cut out shapes. Traditionally, we do a crescent shape, which is for health, and the round shape looks like a coin, which is for wealth, and so many other shapes, so you can do whatever you want. Okay, so my beauties are ready for the oven. They look amazing, and they will take about 20 minutes. Like I said, 275 Fahrenheit, 150 Celsius, but keep an eye on them, especially if you don't have an oven thermometer. They get brown very fast, so I'm going to keep an eye on them, and then when they're done, I'll be back and I will show you the results. The chickpea cookies are ready, and I let them rest for about 15 minutes. And of course, I made Tunisian green tea with fresh mint, garnished with pine nuts. This is how we do it in Tunisia. So if you're going to do it, why don't you do it the whole way? So now it's taste time. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 cookie. These cookies are awesome. They just melt in your mouth. They're buttery. They're crumbly. Not too sweet, which is something I love about desserts. I don't like sweet things. It's just a unique nutty flavor. This is amazing. I promise you, this is amazing. So guys, why don't you try this recipe for these amazing cookies and just have them for your family and friends, or have your own homemade treats for your guests. And if you want to add an extra touch, why don't you make some green tea with fresh mint and pine nuts? And if you would like a recipe for this tea, just let me know in the comment section below, and I would love to share with you that recipe as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday. I hope to see you soon with another delicious recipe. Step: save the cook from getting beheaded by the evil king. Okay, so the marzipan balls are ready and they're ready to be served.